Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Theoni with Thrifty Divas, and you are joining us for part 6 of Kitchen Chronicles. Andy was off Monday for the holiday, so we are going to pick up recapping Tuesday's work. So most of Tuesday he spent doing more spackling and sanding. My ceiling has like imperfections, bumps and things, but I think that was just there, and he didn't change all the sheetrock because that wasn't part of the deal. So it is what it is. But he's basically getting ready to paint. I went and bought plastic to cover what was not covered because it wasn't good enough for me. And he said he's painting tomorrow. So then I also noticed this rail for the upper cabinets. I saw him out with levels and all this, but I saw it at night, and then it really occurred to me that we had discussed before the work even started an increased distance than standard from the counter to the bottom of the cabinet. So I have to talk to him about that tomorrow, about raising it a little bit. The pantry is ready. I went and bought all the shelves and racks and stuff, and we have the doors. So it's very messy all in here. I had an issue with the railings, the trim that I ordered from Home Depot. They sent me the wrong things, so I still need those. And yeah, that's basically where we're at. He said he is going to paint first before he cuts the lights. And here, Brett and I asked him to close that gap because it was wide open from the ceiling to the wall. He said because it wouldn't show. But Brett and I asked him to close that up. So he did that. He's probably got a little more to do on that. But we definitely wanted that closed. Even if it doesn't show, I want to know it's closed. Then he asked me about this. So we're going to do a 4 outlet socket there. Now this little lip that got removed when Anthony did his beam work is causing a problem with the spacing of the coffee bar and the upper cabinet. So we're trying to figure that out and how I want that reconfigured now. There's going to be a little gap over there, which is fine with me. I don't know, but we have to work on that decision tomorrow. And I did notice over here on the other side, if I zoom in real quick, he did spackle up Brett's crazy holes for that plate rack. So that's good. And yeah, that is where we're at after Tuesday's work. Hi guys, it's Wednesday morning. So I showed you all the stuff I noticed last night. I was able to talk to Andy this morning when he came and about the cabinet height, and I told him to go up as high as he can, and he said fine. I think it's gonna end up being about 2 inches more, which is fine with me. We discussed a couple of other things over the coffee bar. He asked me if I wanted a regular outlet or a four piece. And I said, I think a 4-piece is the best. It's not what it's called, but anyway. So, because that's where the espresso machine, the regular coffee maker, like I just feel like it's best. So that's what we're doing. I have to go back to Home Depot today to return a few things. If you remember when I ordered that floor trim and it got delivered in that crazy long skinny box, they opened it last night while I was at Home Depot, Brett and Andy, and 2 of the things are completely wrong. It's not what I ordered, and it's brown. It's in a color called Wren with a W, and it's literally brown, like dark brown wood. I'm like, what is... So they sent, and it's not even the right molding that I ordered. Different molding, different color. So I have to take it to Home Depot and return it, as well as a couple things that I bought yesterday that I don't need. Oh, and one of the 4-foot shelves that I bought 2 4-foot shelves, or so I thought, for the inside of the pantry, the wire shelves. I didn't notice when I was putting it into my cart, but when I brought it home, I did. It's not 4 foot, and it's all crazy jagged and cut on the top. So it's about 5 feet, I would say. But it was cut. It's cut and jagged. There's no tag on it, and it's not a 4 foot. It's something that somebody cut that ended up being put back on the shelf. So I have to try to return that and get a normal 4-foot shelf too. Editing Theoni here. Just want to add, Home Depot gave me the biggest problem about all my returns. It was absolute insanity. But at the end, they finally gave me all my returns. Anyway, a whole bunch of stuff. But right now, I'm going to call the propane company to reschedule that install because I think Andy said I can make it for next week. So let's see if they have anything available. And then my friend Mike from Long Island Stoneworks called me this morning, gave me some prices. I'm super, super happy with them. I guess it helps to be his friend. I feel like it does because I was expecting like on one of them. So the one that he told me he could get me a really good price one because he got it at a discount, the Calicata Prado, if you saw the last video, that one is like half of what I was expecting the job to be. And then the others are anywhere from $800 more than that to $1,500 more than that. He's going to bring me a couple samples. He called Andy right after we got off the phone this morning to time things out. He's going to have to come and template, and then I have to give him a deposit. He's going to bring me the samples then so I can pick it right then and there. And then he said it's like another 2 weeks before he comes and does it. So Andy might even be done by the time Mike comes back. And I don't know how that's going to work because Andy has to do like the plumbing. So I'll ask Andy about that. Like if it happens after he's done, if he's got to come back and do the plumbing. It was in our contract. So anyway, but all right, we're going to call the propane company now. Today is the 21st of February, Wednesday, and we're going to see when they can get us in. So let's see.
Thank you for calling Peconic Propane. If you know your party's extension, you may dial it now. To speak to a representative, please press 1. To speak to Rick in the sales department, press 2. Thank you.
Yes, hi, I need to schedule an install.
Okay. Do you have an estimate number?
Ooh, I don't have it on me. Can I give you any other information?
What's the name and the address? Sound Beach.
Yes.
Okay. Now, did you sign anything? Send it over?
Yeah, that's what happened. Was actually I got a phone call to schedule an install, but that's when I was told that the oven had to be in place, so we were delayed. But now my contractor told me that anything like next week or later is fine.
Okay, hold on. Because did we get the permit and everything? I don't see that here. Hold on one quick second. Let me just talk to Tim because I'm sure he's the gentleman that called you.
Okay.
One moment.
Thanks for holding. We appreciate your time and patience. Please stay on the line. We'll be back in just a moment.
I'm pretty sure it was her that called me. I know, I recognize her voice. It definitely wasn't a Tim. I think it was her. I hope this isn't copyright.
Great, thanks for holding. Okay, so that was Tim. Did your contractor say what day next week perhaps that this unit would be in place?
No, I just asked him. I said, if they have any availability next week, that'll be good. He's like, yup, take it. That's all he said.
Oh, okay. All right, let's get in here.
Perfect.
All righty, you can call us about 8:30 that morning, and we should be able to give you an estimated time of arrival.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
All right. It's funny. I was thinking Thursday when she asked, because I'm like, that's towards the end of the week. It'll give them enough time and all that. So yeah. All right. Have no idea what time. I have to call them, but whatever. Thursday, the 29th. Cool. All right. That's that. So we're going to leave that for now. Brett had to just go to the main yard of his bus company to HR or whatever to change his bank information for direct deposit, because that's a whole other story. He fell for a scam that I can't even believe he fell for. So he had to, for safety reasons, completely close his bank account and get a new one. So you can imagine all the fun and exciting things that are involved with that, you know, everything it's linked to. So that's what he's doing right now. When he gets back, well, I don't know. I have to go to Home Depot today, like I said, to return the stuff. But I signed my son up for a 45-minute Zoom axolotl class at noon. So I definitely want to be sitting in the background for that. And get him on Zoom, because I don't even think Brett would be able to do it. So I have to be here, but that's going to be super fun. And that is it for now. That's my update. So I don't know, catch up with you guys later on. All right, bye. Okay, here we are kind of looking over all the work that was done on Wednesday. The ceiling looks smoother. Look at everything going on here. Jiminy Crickets. He started installing the uppers as well as the bottoms, and they are going to go higher, as high as they can, because the ceiling's all types uneven, so he's got to work with what he's got to figure that out. And he's still got to frame out this window, which has a weird gap in it also. And yeah, my cabinet is just his workstation. I hate it. The anxiety is like, whew. He actually asked me not to recover it because the painting got delayed, but he said he actually stands up there and stuff to put up the uppers. So there's my plastic right there that I covered them with. But yeah, so I came to a conclusion on the coffee bar and the uppers, which is going to display my Pyrex. And there's a little gap there, which I'm totally fine with. I don't really care. And all the glass still has to be installed there. Tomorrow, he said he's going to assemble my island so that we can look at the final configuration and placement of that. He drilled the power for the island right there, if you can see it. So he said as long as the island is over that, he doesn't care. You can see the marker lines. That's where my paper island, where I taped it down last time. So just got to see if that's still the same tomorrow and figure everything out. So that is the end of Wednesday. Now we're going to review Thursday's work. The wood on top of these cabinets is for the riser, and then the crown goes on top of that. But he installed all of the uppers and the fridge panels. That is where the stove is going to go. And here's the island. I picked a place. It's really weird. I hope everything works out. But now you see this red line. That is now the 36-inch thing. Also here, remember I told you it was going to go right into the molding and he would just have to trim a little? Look at all the space. He also busted a hole through the wall because he said he underestimated the unevenness of the ceiling and floor for the fridge panel. So now he has to fix that. But yeah, so everything like moved a lot, which I don't understand because it's all, you know, laser measured by the designer and stuff. But yeah, we have to get the riser and the crown up there. There is no crown here, but I think there's still a riser. He said he has to put the wood up there because he forgot. And then I have to figure out all my shelving for the pantry. And you can see, can you see the old line of where I had it? Yeah, so it just moved in a little. And he had to do a lot of work to get this level. This is the microwave section. See, it's level. Microwave section, and he has to put power right in there. And then there's also going to be an outlet right here on the outside for a plug as well. But they still have, panels still have to go on top of this also, like decorative panels. And that's Thursday, guys. We are going to review Friday's work. He spent a big portion of the day priming everything. Because of the new sheetrock, he is going in with just primer first. I bought Kills 2, which is what he recommended. It's so hard to tell if it's smooth or not, or what's shadows, but I think it's shadows on that side because I can see it on this side too. You see? I don't know. It's so hard. The lighting's so weird. And then you turn the lights on and they're not the real lights, so everything looks weird. But he covered everything here. He put in the 4-piece there. I keep calling it a 4-piece. Look at all the stuff in the middle. Oh my goodness, my island. But that is mounted there. He covered all the other cabinets also. And just primed all the new sheetrock mostly. And I asked him to take out the keypad, and he did. So I'm so happy that thing is gone. He primed, of course, the inside of the closet because that's all the new build. I still have to go pick up that door. I never got to because I decided I want Brett's truck. I can't fit that in my SUV. He's not priming behind the hood because it's all tile. But everything is, it's all done. He fixed where he busted through that ceiling. That looks a little weird, but Brett and I kept looking at the paint up here. If you see, as he was talking to us at the end of the day, we kept staring up there. But then he made sure to tell us, you're not going to see that because there's going to be actually crown around there. So I'm like, oh, all right, cool. I mean, not the way I would have done it, but whatever. I'm very, very anal. Look at the pile of stuff. But our pile of cabinets has greatly diminished, huh? I think I want to order a new curtain rod. I have to go measure that. And that is basically where we're at. All of the cabinets are installed. And then it's all finishing work. Mike is coming on Tuesday. We spoke to him. So Tuesday, we're going to template for stone. Thursday's propane, as you guys know. So the stove will be in on Tuesday for Mike. Here are the racks I'm telling you about for the closet. So I went and bought the proper ones. And then I realized, oh, wait, I decided to buy another rack, but I didn't buy more of these bracket things. So I got to pick up more when I pick up the door. But that's this week. We're done. So thank you for hanging out with me, guys. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Next week should be pretty exciting. We're going to get the stove in. I think the dishwasher also. I'm not entirely sure, but a lot of more exciting things are happening from here on in. So until the next one, stay blessed, my friends. I love each and every one of you.